runs workshops right here in Ontario looking at anti-bullying and the ways that it can be avoided not only in schools but also in the workplace. Keka, DasGupta, good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Thanks so much for having me.
Well, I want to get into what
I'm here to do today is share with you the antidote to bullying. There's something really cool about knowing that you have the power inside of you to do something really positive for those around you. So we're going to focus on that today.
I loved it so much. I really want to try to incorporate things like that into my school more.
Well, I thought the workshop really hit home with the students. I would highly recommend this program.
I'm having a great time, and then suddenly I hear from somebody at our temple, we've called the ambulance, somebody on the altar has gotten hurt. And then I suddenly had a really sinking feeling in my stomach when I realized that my dad was on the altar. I didn't know at the time, but I only had 2 precious weeks with my dad before he passed away. As we were moving along over the years, I thought, I don't want to find myself in a position with my mom like I did with my dad. So I don't want to one day wake up and realize I didn't get a chance to thank my mom for everything that she did. I decided that I was going to write my mom a living eulogy. The next day I phoned my mom and I said, "Did you read the eulogy, Mom? I just want to make sure you read it." And her answer changed my life.
It was interesting to watch the kids as the presentation went on, watch them recognize that and see some light bulbs go off.
It felt very inspiring. I love the stories she shared at the beginning. That definitely, it makes you pay attention to what she wants to say next.
How many of you have seen people who've had a really bad day, who felt sad sometimes? Yeah. How many of you have ever felt scared or fearful or just not had a good day? I certainly have, yeah. There's a lot of people among us every single day that might be struggling, might be feeling sad, might be feeling challenged in some way. When someone is feeling something inside of them that really hurts them, sometimes to feel better, to heal themselves, they think that if they can put that hurt forward to someone else, if they can give that hurt to someone else, that it's going to make them feel better. If you think of them as somebody who might be feeling like a victim, feeling like they're having a tough time, they're holding something that really hurts inside of them, your approach with them might be very different than if you think, that person's just not a nice person.
So our students really benefited from the discussion we had this morning, thinking about small acts they can make in order to express gratitude and change and impact people's lives.
At the talks we had Keka and DasGupta, and I thought her speech or her talk was amazing. It really changed my view on how people should act towards aggression.
Remember to be that quiet champion. It's each and every one of us, no matter how loud or quiet we are, no matter how introverted or extroverted we are, we can be that quiet leader, the one-on-one quiet leader who champions someone and says, I believe in you. If you guys can I have a show of hands? How many people are going to pledge this week to share gratitude in some way to somebody that means something to them? Yes, yes.
The workshop was, I felt it was fantastic. It was very engaging. Students, I think, walked away feeling positive. They felt good about the experience, which they've probably felt a lot more guarded about. And so I think that gave them more confidence. And I thought they got a lot out of it.
Dear Miss Steele, you've made a big difference for me on the last day of grade 7. You might not remember this, but I remember this. Every time I do a presentation. That day you pulled me closer and whispered in my ear and told me that I have a great future ahead of me and all I need is confidence to be able to reach new heights and do more. Thank you. I've never had anyone who has done this for me. It has helped me so much. Your class was my favorite and still is. Keep sharing your love with everyone.